favorite Daisy Grenade? Then you're listening to 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair.
Good morning. You are listening to 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. My name is Elion Saldivar, and welcome to the Summer Tuesday Buzz. It is Tuesday, May 26th at 9:02 a.m. and I am not alone today. Who else am I joined with?
Hello, hello. I'm Jonathan Kaplan. It certainly feels like a Monday after
Did I say
the
Monday?
holiday
I thought I
yesterday.
said Monday.
You almost said Monday. You almost said Monday, and then you fixed yourself. But hello everyone. I am your co-host Jonathan Kaplan. Coming up in the show, we will be discussing NJ Transit schedule changes, the dreary Memorial Day weekend, and um, early in-person voting in primaries, and so much more. But before we can get into that, we have Mackenzie Cochran with your WMSC News Update. Mackenzie, what's going on?
Hi, Jonathan. Thank you so much for that introduction. So, good morning, everyone. I'm Mackenzie Cochran, and this is WMSC News. For our top story today, the United States said it launched new strikes on southern Iran on Monday, targeting Iranian missile sites and boats attempting to place mines. The strikes were in self-defense and designed to protect our troops from threats posed by Iranian forces. The United States Central Command, CENTCOM, said in a statement. Following the U.S. attack, Secretary of State Marco Rubio said a deal was still possible and pointed to talks on Tuesday between Iran's top negotiator and foreign minister and Qatar's prime minister. For our local news, Montclair has raised parking meter rates for the first time since 2018. The meter rate for on-street metered parking spaces has increased from $1 to $1.50 per hour for both pay stations and single meters. However, the meter rate for on-street metered parking spaces has increased to $3 per hour only from 5 o'clock p.m. to 10 o'clock p.m. Thursday through Saturday. In New Jersey news, a New Jersey school district broke state law using virtual teachers. The North Plainfield School District brought in an outside company to fill teacher roles with remote instructors. These virtual instructors did not have New Jersey teaching certificates, and the school district also failed to do criminal background checks on these online teachers. In the national news, Yosemite National Park no longer requires advanced reservations, even during summer months. Yosemite is receiving a surge of visitors with 225,817 recreational guests in March, as opposed to just 155,758 visitors in March of last year, according to SF Gate. An NPS spokesperson, however, told Fox News Digital that the recent overcrowding claims are not an accurate characterization of current park operations. For our sports scores, the New York Knicks swept the Cleveland Cavaliers 4-0 in the Eastern Conference Finals. They are now heading to the NBA Finals for the first time since 1999. And the Las Vegas Golden Knights are one win away from returning to the Stanley Cup playoffs. They face the Colorado Avalanche tonight, also hoping to sweep the Western Conference Finals 4-0. Heading into the traffic, there is a downed pole on the US 202 northbound at Packanack Lake Road in Wayne Township. There's one right lane of 3 lanes closed. Moving on to the weather, it is currently 65 degrees outside with partly cloudy skies. The high for today is 80 degrees and the low for today is 55 degrees. Wind gusts are up to 9 miles per hour. This has been your WMSC News Report.
All right, thank you so much, Mackenzie. Let's get into our first story of the day, and it's one of our favorite subjects here on Morning Buzz is New Jersey Transit, and
Oh
there are some
boy.
and there are some schedule changes that will be happening on Sunday, May 31st, affecting commuters on the Montclair Boonton line. The Morris and Essex Essex lines, and the Gladstone Branch and Raritan Valley lines. On the Montclair Boonton line, train 6270 departing Montclair State University Station will now leave at 7:51 p.m. instead of 8:04 p.m. and arrive in New York at 8:47 p.m. On the Morris and Essex lines and Gladstone Branch, train 6314 departing Summit will no longer stop at Millburn, but will add a stop in South Orange. Train 6614 departing Dover will add a Millburn stop, but no longer stop at South Orange. On the Raritan Valley line, train 2406 departing Raritan Station will now terminate at Newark Penn Station rather than continuing to Hoboken. New Jersey Transit said customers should review updated schedules carefully as additional minor timetable changes and adjusted connections at Newark Broad Street and Secaucus Junction also take effect on May 31st. For more information, of course, you can look at the New Jersey Transit to see schedules. All right. Have you guys ever been on the Montclair Boonton line? I don't think I've ever been able to get on
Oh
that train.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
How is it?
It's it's probably more reliable than the North Jersey coastline. But, that's just my experience. Excuse me.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, it's fine. It gets you into the city. Um, yeah. I do
Great.
find it What was that?
No, you can go.
The change for that one Raritan Valley Line train, that's like the only that's like a very early morning train that is like the only one that goes between Newark Penn and Hoboken in the entire day in either direction. I know like their North Jersey coastline used to have a few trains that went to Hoboken. Um, but yeah, now it's interesting that there's going to be no trains from Newark Penn going to Hoboken moving forward.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. For me, I don't really like taking the Montclair line. Okay, so if I'm on campus, it's so nice because I don't need to Uber to Secaucus. But my only
Mhm.
complaint is the train from Secaucus to New York is so short, but the train from Montclair to New York is so long. It's like a 40-minute ride just to go to the city. But if you take the train from Secaucus, it's only like 10 minutes. But I don't ever complain. Like if I'm on campus and I need to go to New York City, I also go to NJIT a lot, so I take the train to Newark Broad. That's
Hmm.
super convenient coming straight from Montclair or if I want to go to Hoboken. One time I actually took the train on your line, Jonathan. I took it
Yeah.
from Secaucus to Matawan. That was pretty nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because a lot of the times, like let's say I want to go home. Well, not my home, but let's say I want to go to my boyfriend's home, and he lives by you, Jonathan. I would have to go take
Yeah.
the train from Montclair to Secaucus to Matawan, which is so annoying. I don't really like transfers. There was actually times where they had to make me buy another ticket to transfer. I remember I was
I'm
going from
sorry, what?
yeah, I was going from New Brunswick to Montclair. So it transferred me at Secaucus, but when you go to Secaucus, you know how you have to like scan to go through like the gates?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they had me scan my ticket to exit the gate, but I had to enter another gate. And it was like, sorry, your ticket was scanned already. So I had to get another ticket. Like, come
Wait,
on, come
that's
on.
stupid. What?
Yeah, I had to get another ticket. So I had
That
to, it was awful.
what were you
Oh, we
trying
may.
for exit the gate at Secaucus if I'm staying on the upper level, which is normally what my transfer is. Okay.
Crazy. I don't really
Good to
like
know.
transfers. I don't mind transfers at stations where you don't have to scan your ticket before. So like a transfer at Newark Broad,
So,
that's fine.
so you don't like transfers at Secaucus, at least in terms of
Yeah.
NJ Transit.
Mhm.
Okay.
I like Secaucus. I like to start in Secaucus, but I don't like to
Hmm.
transfer through Secaucus.
That's fair. Um, yeah, that's fair.
Do you
I don't
guys
know.
take the bus? I feel like I
I can't figure out the bus. I would love to take the bus. I don't know what to do. I'm like clueless with that. I don't know what.
I was able to successfully take the bus a very short distance to like the business area in Upper Montclair. And so think I understand how to do it. If you need help, I might be able to assist you in that. But
Yeah, what
yeah,
website should I
it
go
is
to?
kind of complicated
I'm kind
to
of like
figure
the
out.
opposite of what Mackenzie just said with the train. I cannot figure out the train, which is why I've never gone on the train, but I've
What?
only ever taken the bus anywhere.
The train
Um,
I feel like is
I go to
easier
the
because
So easy.
all you
I
have
go to
to
New York
do
City
is
solely on bus.
okay. All you have to do for the train is know where you're starting and where you're going.
Exactly.
So if
No,
you're
but
going to New York Penn,
how do you
what was
figure out
that?
Penn Station then? Because I have gone on Montclair. I just
You
remembered.
just
I did go to New York City through
mhm.
the Montclair line once, and I got to Penn Station and I was lost, and I wouldn't even know how to get the train back to Penn Station or back to Montclair, I guess.
Mm,
You gotta go to the NJ
okay.
Transit Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Newark Penn, New York Penn. Um, they like announce like where the train is boarding, like which track, like a few minutes before they depart.
Yep.
So,
Mm.
you'll hear if you're at New York Penn Station waiting for a train, you'll hear an announcement now boarding on track two, for example, or three, or whatever. The Montclair Boonton Line, Montclair State, making stops at Secaucus, Newark, etc.
Yeah, it's like an airport. I don't
Bloomfield.
know.
Yeah, basically.
It is a little airport. Well, for me, what's nice about Penn is it's separated it into two things. It's either you take the Long Island Railroad, which is not us, or you take NJ Transit, which is us. So as long as you're in the NJ Transit gate and you hear the line that you're on, so when you head back to Montclair, you know it's the Montclair Boonton line. You just
Hmm.
follow where they tell you to go. So I think it's pretty easy. I also think it's easy because you just go online, you type in NJ Transit train schedules, and I can put in anywhere
Yeah.
I want, see what time it goes. For me, I don't know where I even go for the bus. Like, I don't know what website to go on. I know there's bus stations near me in South Jersey. Where I live, I don't really have train access. I wish I did. I don't. So I do need to rely on the bus, but I don't know where to start. Like, I don't know what website do you go on to check bus times?
Usually also NJ, unless it's a different
Yeah.
bus operator, but I'm assuming it's NJ Transit. If it's an NJ Transit bus,
Yeah. I go
it
through
would be
NJ
like the
Transit.
yeah, it would be like the same app and everything, but it's like a slightly different system. Actually, it's a very different system than buying train tickets because you have to know how many zones you're going through um, in order to pay your fare, which is very confusing. And apparently, there's some other layers to it that makes it more confusing. There's like a whole thing.
Hmm. I don't know. I feel I find it a lot easier. It like the app just does everything for you. You just need to show your ticket on your phone to the bus driver.
Hmm.
But yeah, I know it can be confusing because the
Is
train's
it
confusing to me.
the NJ Transit app?
Yeah.
Oh, I have that.
They updated it recently, and a lot of people on Reddit are complaining like, "Oh, this is so confusing." I was like, I hear this about every single like UI update on any app ever that it's so confusing. It's confusing because you're not used to it.
Yeah.
Is that a fair? I'm sorry if that's upsetting to anyone. I feel like that's like a fair assessment though, because
Yeah.
for me it works fine. There might be a few improvements I wish they'd make for certain features, but generally I can navigate where I need to go.
Mhm.
in the new app. So
Yeah.
that's me.
All right. Well, let's move on to our next story. Brought to us by Jonathan.
Yes. So you mentioned it was Memorial Day yesterday, and unfortunately the weather didn't cooperate as it was a rainy Memorial Day weekend, and that especially hit the Jersey Shore because, as I'm sure a lot of you know, many people were hoping to celebrate the unofficial start of summer down the shore, but unfortunately plans were kind of canceled due to the weather. And the weather also led to many Memorial Day parades to be canceled. Uh, um, but thankfully, once you're back at work and school, the weather will be much nicer finally. Getting up a mix of 80s and 70s. So, um, did any of you have anything planned for Memorial Day weekend? Did you end up actually doing it, or did it end up being washed out? That
I didn't have any plans for this weekend. I'm traveling later this week, so it was
mm,
mostly just a weekend to like get everything that I need for that trip.
yeah.
And yeah,
Where are you going?
Mexico.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's 4 days in this week. It's tomorrow actually. I travel tomorrow.
Oh my
Oh
gosh. Have
yay!
the best of time.
Have
Thank
have
you.
fun. Have
Thank
fun.
you. But yeah, other than going to like the mall to buy clothes for the trip, it wasn't that much. The malls were really full though. I went to American Dream. You couldn't even walk. It was packed. And then yesterday I went to Willowbrook, also packed. It which wasn't as enjoyable, but I guess that's really the only option we had
It was this
outdoor.
Memorial Day sales.
Mhm. What about you?
Jonathan. Yeah, what about you, Jonathan?
Um, we ended up having a few people over at my house. It's telling me my internet is unstable. I'm not sure if I'm cutting out or not, but if I am, I'm sorry. We had some people over. It was ended up being an indoor thing because actually no, it was kind of nicer uh later in the day, but we still mostly did stuff indoors. So oh well.
Yeah, so for me, I actually did go to the beach. I did a run on the boardwalk and it was raining out.
Did I lose you
Oh
too?
wow.
Yeah, it was a little drizzly, but it was cool. I like ran the boardwalk of like Asbury and I saw like all the different beach towns within the area, like Neptune. Because my beaches are typically like Wildwood, Cape May, Ocean City. So being on
Hmm.
the other side near Jonathan was pretty cool. So that's what I did for
Mhm.
Memorial Day weekend. So it didn't really impact me because I was still on the boardwalk. But did I
Yeah.
go on the beach? No, I didn't go in the water.
No.
How was it running in the rain?
It was fun. I think because it was just drizzly.
Yeah.
If it was pouring, like that's a whole different story.
hmm There was something that I used to do band in high school, so I did marching band, and I when I was writing the story, I like remembered of like all the times I had to do parades on Memorial Day, which was fun to remember. Did either of you do
Mm.
band or marching band?
I did not.
No, Jonathan?
No.
No, all right.
No. No.
But it was
Sorry.
fun. I remember doing the parades in Memorial Day, and that's when the weather was usually nice. I think except for my last 2 years, it was
Mm.
like raining. It usually always rains on Memorial Day. I feel like,
It
and for
always rains that weekend.
Yeah.
I feel like Memorial Day is typically fine, but the weekend itself, it's
mm,
always raining. And I don't know why. I think it's just Mother Nature. Like she just knows. She's like, oh, it's Memorial weekend. All right, it's raining. And
I
it's
feel
earlier this year, and it
uh
rained again.
yeah.
Crazy.
Mm.
I feel like another holiday that
Yeah.
usually has a lot of rain too is the 4th of July. But hopefully it doesn't rain this year.
You better not.
I feel like it's probably more noticeable for those two if it does rain because those are mostly celebrated outdoors, or a lot of celebrations are done outdoors. So like if it's raining on Thanksgiving, I think you're less likely to notice or remember it as opposed to like 4th of July or Memorial Day.
Yeah.
And also, it's
All
in the
right.
summer. They're both summer, or I guess Memorial Day is technically spring, but it signifies summer. I don't know. It's
Mm.
weird, but uh,
All right.
but yeah, summer's usually rainier anyway.
Mm.
So,
W-
this is the point I'm
Well,
trying to make.
I can't wait until like the warm weather comes back, even though it is coming back this week. But when we
Yeah,
are in the warm weather, I just want it to be like cool. I want it to be like 70 to 80s. I don't want it to get near the 90s.
90. Yeah, I agree. It's
Mhm.
I like summer. I hate heat waves. Heat waves are awful.
Yeah. All right. Well, when we return, we will be talking about early in-person voting for New Jersey primaries, and we'll be talking about the World Cup. The US men national team roster will be announced today in New York City, but we will talk about that later. We will be right back. Jonathan and Mackenzie, welcome back.
Hello,
Hello.
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 All right, let's get to our first story for now.
For the second half hour.
Yes.
There we go. Um, yes, so I'll take that. Early in-person voting is starting today in New Jersey. This is for the primaries that will cover the midterm elections. One of our senators, Cory Booker, is up for re-election along with the House of Representatives. Um, Election day is June 2nd from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Mail-in ballots must be postmarked by June 2nd or placed in a secure drop box in the voter's home county. County officials must receive the ballots by June 8th for them to be counted. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy
Election.
how.
What was that?
No, you could go. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, yay! It's election time. I go ahead.
All right, I was gonna say it's crazy how frequent like these important elections seem to be happening in New Jersey.
Mm,
It was first the presidential election, then we had immediately right after the governor's election, and now we have midterm elections. And yeah, and they're all important. And we'll see how the primaries go. But
yeah.
yeah, um,
Is anyone gonna plan on voting in the primaries?
yeah, I probably will.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Mhm.
Probably, there's like a thing. There's probably something I need to figure out. We'll see. If I remember to, I might.
You guys see the governor yesterday was outside. I don't know much about the story, but she was out in I think Newark by Delaney Hall
Yes.
protesting or trying to get into their facilities.
Yeah. And she
And
was denied access.
I
Wow.
yeah, I saw that, but I think one of the senators was able to get in, right? I think it was
Um, seriously?
one of the senators. It wasn't Cory Booker. But yeah.
Was
That's
it
crazy.
Ann Kim? Was Andy Kim able to get in?
Yeah, I think it was him who was able to get in. But it'll set the tone for how primaries will turn out, and also with voter turnout. We'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, not much to say about this one. I just know it was important to
Yeah.
include. So let's move on to the World Cup. I'll start with this first question. Are either of you guys soccer fans or football fans?
Um,
Maybe, maybe not.
Now I am.
maybe.
I
Yeah,
am
sure.
now.
mm,
I feel like soccer, football, like one of those sports I don't really follow. I don't really follow Premier League soccer. I know
mm-hmm.
people love it. I don't really follow Major League Soccer either, but since I am working World Cup, I am definitely interested in it. Now, I'm excited to see how Team USA does. I don't know. I don't think they're a front runner, but I'm excited to see how far they go. And then I'm excited just to watch all the games live. Like I
Yeah.
know like Brazil's playing up the New York, New Jersey stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And I like Neymar. I like all the memes he had back in the last World Cup and like how energetic he is. So I'm excited to see him in person. But I'm excited to see like what teams make it to the finals. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really good.
Yeah. What about you, Jonathan?
So, before the show, in the Zoom chat, there was like some conversation about like, what are our predictions, for the World Cup? My prediction was very pessimistic. My prediction had nothing to do with the actual game. It was that during one of the days that NJ Transit is like, or like one of the match days, they'll be closing Penn Station for normal commuters and all that fun stuff. That there will be a full NJ Transit meltdown of the system, and people will not be able to get to the game that day. That's my
Yeah.
prediction. That's
Another thing with transportation is now the New York Knicks are in the finals too, so now they have to manage the the fan traffic really in New York with them, and then also
mm,
the fan traffic with the World Cup fans because the games are in New Jersey, but New York has fan festivals
Yep.
around the city, so we'll have to see how that goes.
yeah.
But yeah.
So,
Um
I hope that doesn't happen, and I haven't manifest the NJ Transit thing doesn't happen, and I haven't just manifested something. But if that happens, I'm sorry. You can
mhm.
blame me.
Yeah. um Today, the official 26-man U.S. men's national team World Cup roster is being officially revealed at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. The major
Mhm.
reveal is taking place at a live sold-out festival at the rooftop at Pier 17 in New York City and will be nationally televised on Fox. However,
Oh wow.
even though the roster looks to be revealed today, it seemed to already have been leaked. And
Oh
from what
no.
we could tell, some of the players that were left out of it include Gio Reyna and Sebastian Berhalter and Diego Luna. Now, I will be honest, I do love watching soccer, but I don't really follow the U.S. men's national team. However,
Mm.
I am really surprised that Diego Luna was left out of it for our listeners or co hosts who don't follow much of the US men national team.
Wow.
Diego Luna
Wow.
was
Blocked us right there.
Diego Luna was one of the star players for the US men national team in the CONCACAF Gold Cup in I think it happened last year, and if it didn't happen last year, happened the year before. But they were in the final and Diego
Okay.
Luna was one of the stars of that team, and it was expected for him to be on the World Cup roster, but he wasn't able to make it. But that's just from a leaked roster, but it does seem
Leaked
official.
roster.
But we'll have to
Okay.
see if he truly is left out of the World Cup, which it must be so heartbreaking to be left out of a World Cup squad, especially when you're working for it
Yeah.
and you are expecting to make the team.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
That
Um
sounds terrible.
but in other World Cup news, I think it was last week, New York City Mayor Zoran Mamdani announced that residents from the five boroughs may enter a lottery to win discounted tickets for matches at MetLife Stadium, and that actually starts today at Monday 10 a.m. So we'll have to see what that brings out of the fans because
Mm.
then New Jersey also wanted to follow through, and some of the representatives from Bergen County were also requesting for discounted tickets for their residents, but the difference here was that it was specifically for Bergen County residents because they were arguing that the World Cup is happening right in their backyard and they're going to be the ones most affected by it because of traffic.
Yeah.
So that
Hmm.
was their argument. I'm not sure if they were accepted those tickets, but they are trying to fight for it.
Yeah.
And yeah.
No, yeah, but they're putting it in Jersey and they're like mentioning Jersey, but they're probably gonna make it like in New York City, or something, or near New York.
Mhm.
Or something. Or maybe they'll say East Rutherford. We'll see.
Yeah.
New York, New Jersey.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They
It's
should have
not New
put
Welcome
York.
New
welcome to
Jersey, New
definite
York.
Yeah. Yeah. Although yeah, no, you're right. But
Why do
I
they
don't
put New
know.
York, New Jersey? Is just because New York's the bigger
Because
attraction?
New
Yeah.
York is more
No.
recognizable, I like internationally, I think.
Yeah.
Um, like obviously people know what New Jersey is, but you know, it's like I don't know. I don't know a good analogy for it, but it's like New York is like in like every not every movie, but like in a lot of movies and media and whatnot, New Jersey is just kind of there. I don't know. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So I think that's why New York is first.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree, like it should be the New Jersey Stadium because it's in New Jersey, and why are both teams that normally play there for American football, both New York? Like, why couldn't one be for New Jersey?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Didn't Governor Sherrill also try and get that changed to just be New Jersey? I think I saw that.
For the stadium name?
Yeah, because I
Might
actually
have. I
passed by
don't know.
MetLife Stadium this weekend, because I went to American Dream Mall, and it does look really cool, at least the outside of the stadium.
It does look really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I've
I'm
seen
excited.
it
I'm really excited.
Yeah, I've seen it from a distance, but not like close up because train.
But yeah, I'm really excited. Hopefully, I am able to go to one of the fan festivals, at least in New York, because I'm not sure if New Jersey's having any. But in New York,
I think they are.
I think I
They
saw. Oh
are.
yeah, at Sports Illustrated Stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's like a few like community events that are like official with FIFA. I forget what they're calling them, but there's like certain cities in New. I know East Rutherford has one, and then a few other like bigger cities in the state, or I think especially in North Jersey, are having like watch parties and events and something like that. So, um, yeah. So
Yeah,
their stuff. Their stuff.
that's good. All right, before we end this story and go to a quick music break before we play our game, any winner picks? I'm gonna go Spain, but anyone else?
I feel like I don't know enough to say. Like,
United
is
States,
Messi
Canada,
a
Mexico,
contender this year?
Panama.
Like,
I
is
think
Argentina a contender?
yeah, I think they're one of the top contenders just because of Messi, though.
Is Brazil up there?
I don't think so.
Portugal?
Portugal, yes, just because they're saying that it's Ronaldo's last time, so they're gonna try extra.
Okay, then what about the US?
The U.S., I think they can get to the quarterfinals. I don't think they'll make it
Okay.
that far.
All right, we'll see. I'm excited for the little Ronaldo Messi showdown.
Jonathan,
Yeah.
any last picks?
What team did you say Messi was part of again?
Argentina.
Then, because I know Messi
Alright.
is very popular in the
Alright.
soccer world.
All right, we will be right back from a short music break, and then we will be doing a BuzzFeed quiz, I think.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, great. We will be right back.
Get caught in the loop on 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair, Tuesdays from 4 to 5 p.m. Your evening update with Montclair State stories, interviews, and trending topics. Stay informed with In the Loop, only on WMSC Upper Montclair.
Genre each way, it's genre each way. Genre each way with your host Ray. Each way with your host Ray. Genre each way.
Join me, DJ Ray, on WMSC Upper Montclair every Sunday at 10 a.m. for Genre Each Way.
Hey, this is Los Mesoneros, and you are listening to 90.3 WMSC, the voice of Montclair State.
You're listening to 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair News.
Jersey! One! Jersey! One! Jersey! One! Jersey! One!
Take you home. Don't care if every taste is leaving me hollow.
Hello, welcome, Jonathan. Welcome back. You are listening to 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. This is the Tuesday morning buzz. It is 9:50 a.m. and we are going to be playing a BuzzFeed quiz. Jonathan, tell us what this BuzzFeed quiz is about.
Yes, so this is which classic summer treat are you? The person who made this in like the note said they're certainly iced coffee. So I'll give you guys a second to open it up. It should be at the bottom of your script, so just let me know when you're ready to go and I'll get started.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
I should be ready to.
Elian, you're ready? Okay, good. So first question is pick a country to visit. We have Japan, Spain, Morocco, or Thailand. I'll let one of you guys go first.
I'll pick Spain.
All
I'm
right,
gonna go with
Mackenzie?
Spain.
I think I would go with Japan.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Japan too, honestly. Japan's speaking with me today.
All right.
All right. Next question, or next, not really a question, but it says pick a pet. We have dog, guinea pig, or miniature donkey. Miniature. Wait.
Is that a
pet? No, you know what? I'm picking that just because it's the most unique one here.
I'm gonna
picking
go
the
with
donkey.
a cat.
I think I'll go with guinea pig. I think we should all do like different answers.
Okay.
All right. Next one is pick a summer activity, a pool party, a bonfire on the beach, a road trip, or activity. I'll be working all summer.
I don't know. I guess I'll go with road trip.
I'm sorry. I'm picking road trip as well. But if you want to pick something, welcome to.
I'll do a pool
party.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. Pick a medical drama TV show: Grey's Anatomy, House, Watson, or Scrubs.
So I don't watch any of these, but I've seen clips of Grey's Anatomy on TikTok. So by default, it's Grey's Anatomy.
I've sometimes. Oh, I'm sorry.
You could go.
I've sometimes seen like the last 5 minutes of a Grey's Anatomy episode before like the 4 o'clock news. Like.
Yeah, it's always like.
So that's me. Me watching the news instead of like an actual
I feel like I've heard of Scrubs, so I'm going to just go with Scrubs.
Pick a summer. Oh, sorry.
No, nothing.
Okay. Blockbuster. Am I on a big delay right now? Star Wars: A New Hope, Top Gun, Barbie, or Jaws. Pick a blockbuster, summer blockbuster movie. What do you guys think?
Barbie.
Oh, okay. Leon?
I'll go Barbie too.
Yeah, I'll go with Barbie. I'm gonna. I think like the only one. I saw the new Top Gun and I was like, this is just like military stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really care for the new one. But I did see Barbie. That was cute. So, last question. Oh dear, we're early. Last question. Pick a word that resonates with you. Success, beauty, kindness, adventure. I like adventure. What about you guys?
I'll go with kindness.
Okay.
I'll also go with adventure. I like that one too.
Okay.
All right. What did
I
everyone
have.
get?
What did you guys get?
I got iced coffee. I don't slow down for a minute, even in the summer. I'm a hardworking, focused person with great intellectual abilities. Now, I have been craving an iced coffee. I actually haven't had coffee in a while. I like to go to a little good like coffee detox. Like during the semester, I actually would get coffee after every buzz, but I haven't had coffee at all this summer. So I think I should treat myself.
Yeah. All right, Jonathan. What did you get?
I got popsicles. You just
Oh,
love life. You enjoy travel, concerts, festivals, and being with friends, new experiences, and adore going on adventures. Sure, I'd say that. And I also very much like popsicles.
I got s'mores. It says you're
Oh, so we got
optimistic,
all unique answers.
friendly,
it worked.
and never leave anyone out. The world needs more people with big hearts like yours. Very nice.
Oh, all right.
Very
Would
nice.
you say your character traits of this treat actually resemble you?
Um, yeah, I'll say yeah.
I
I
think a
agree with
little
mine
bit.
too.
I definitely enjoy traveling and being with friends. Um, concerts. I'll spare you the Elton John story, but uh, well, yeah. I guess concerts are fine. I don't know, but I like traveling and seeing new places and doing experiences. So I don't know. I think it's like a little bit. It's like a little okay.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much, Jonathan, Mackenzie. Thank you guys for joining us or joining me on Tuesday Buzz.
Yes.
Happy to have both of you.
Yeah, of course, anytime.
Tuesday Buzz will be back next week. But you do not have to wait that long to listen to Buzz again because tomorrow there's the Wednesday Buzz, and guess who's on that?
Oh my
It's
goodness, it's with
Jonathan and
me and
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie.
No
We'll
way!
both be there tomorrow. So yeah, looking
So,
forward to
so
that.
tune in if you want. And yeah,
Mhm.
best of luck to you guys. There's also a Thursday and the Monday Buzz, so stay tuned for that. For now,
Thursday, you'll
we
be. Yep.
for for now
Sorry.
we will be heading out. You are good. Have a great week, you guys. And I guess they'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
All
Tune
right.
in.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.